So, Caitlyn Clark is getting defended by people from all walks of life. We've heard Skip Bayless. We've heard the biggest sports people in the world be out here defending the number 22 from Iowa. But now we have got Dan Patrick defending her. And Dan Patrick, in fairness, it's a weird one. It was funny. He was on the show when Gino Auriemma said Caitlyn Clark wasn't ready for the WNBA. Which I always think is hilarious. I'm pretty sure it was his show where Gino Auriemma said that, and there was no clap back there. But so we're gonna be listening to what he says. I'm gonna watch it at 1.5 times speed because I gotta leave in 9 minutes, and it's a 6-minute long video, and I don't want to just show his video. I want to give my opinion on it because if you want to just see his video, you could just see his video. So let's take a listen.
Was it the new WNBA commissioner who suggested that
there's no new WNBA commissioner?
Entire WNBA should have been on the cover of the Time magazine honor for Caitlyn Clark, Marvin?
It was the owner of the Washington Mystics.
Oh, okay. Yep. So I don't know who this person is, but felt like if you're going to celebrate the WNBA, why not celebrate it with everybody in the WNBA or some of the bigger stars and Caitlyn Clark? But if you're Time's Person of the Year, it's not the People of the Year. It was a Person of the Year.
I think they set a bad precedent because they did actually give Athlete of the Year to a team before. They've never done it to a league, but they've definitely done it for a team before. And at the same time, I think she would still be equally as upset if it was WNBA as the League of the Year if they put Caitlyn Clark front and center. I think she actually, even if they given WNBA League of the Year, she might have been even more upset if they said WNBA is the League of the Year and put Caitlyn Clark front and center. I think she might be more upset about that, which is funny, but it's true.
Can't we just acknowledge Caitlyn Clark changed the WNBA? That's it. It's okay. You want to throw in Angel Reese. You want to throw the memory of Cheryl Miller or Cynthia Cooper. It's a win. We got to... Oh, God. This is a unique moment. Caitlyn Clark did for the WNBA what Wayne Gretzky did for the NHL when he went to the LA Kings. It's okay. Take a victory lap. You don't have to go, oh my God, these people are mad, or this person's mad, or this group is mad. Caitlyn Clark changed the WNBA. It's okay. It's okay to say that. You're not diminishing what the founding, fathers of the WNBA did. You're not. She's the Time Person of the Year. That's all. The league.
Athlete of the Year, not Person of the Year.
Won. But every time we think there's a win, there's somebody who brings something else up.
And that's the thing is, the league is winning, but the league doesn't want to win. The league only wants to win if they win in their way. They don't want to, they're not happy winning unless they win in the exact way that they've always wanted to win. That's the simple thing. It's like in a basketball game. If you're playing game 7 of the finals and your whole goal is to win, and you want it to be the person to hit the shot, and somebody else hits the shot. Or I don't know, let's just say it's the Cleveland Cavaliers 2016. Let's just say there's a rift in the team. Half the team are half the team are LeBron's boys, half of them are Kyrie's. And they only want to win if their guy is the one that hits the shot. So Kyrie hits the shot, and instead of celebrating winning a championship, LeBron's team are they come out in the press conference to be like, you know what? No, Kyrie should not have taken that shot. It's actually bad. We don't care about winning. Kyrie took a shot instead of us. It's like, no, you just won a championship. It's almost the equivalent of doing something that dumb.
And it's unfortunate. It's like when Tiger...
And to be honest, in life, there are people like that. If they will not be happy winning if they're not the reason. And unfortunately, it's a lot of WNBA.
Join the PGA Tour. Did we say, Time's, Man of the Year? Well, you can't have Tiger on there. We have to have everybody on there.
Why not? Where's Jim Furyk? Where's Phil Mickelson? Heck, if we want to go real diverse, why not Pádraig Harrington from Ireland? He won a couple of championships, didn't he? In that time, I guess.
Enjoy the coverage. It's a win. Stop making excuses for Caitlyn Clark's greatness and what she did something different than anybody else in the WNBA. The history of the WNBA with the way she plays. Oh, my God. Yes, Mark.
And I always go back to Paulie's article in GQ. There's a difference between great players and phenomenons. No one ever said Caitlyn Clark wasn't, no one ever said there weren't ever great players before Caitlyn Clark. There was never phenomenon, not in my lifetime, with women's basketball. And I went to UConn, so I've seen plenty of great players, but nobody's ever moved the needle in my lifetime like this.
Yes, that's all this is. But I don't know. You keep chipping away at it, and it shouldn't be. You should reinforce what you've built. You're building around it. New franchises. That's because of her. Just what Gretzky did. Hockey in the South. I hate to see the WNBA cannibalize itself this way. Yes, Paul.
The Washington Mystics, the owner that was upset, she had the biggest crowd in the history of her franchise or any franchise at 21,000 last year for a home game.
Yeah,
against the Fever.
Yeah, I don't. There's been a lot of great players in the WNBA.
And one thing I completely disagree with Dan Patrick is something that he says here. Like, Caitlyn Clark saying about the Olympics team. She did not say that she did not deserve to make the Olympics team. She basically just said that the other players all deserve to be on the team. Like, let's be real. There is no way that Caitlyn Clark did not privately, like, with everything you know about Caitlyn Clark, there is no way the competitiveness of Caitlyn Clark privately, she was not sitting there. Like, we heard her immediately say to Chrissy Sides, they woke up a monster. And from that point onward, she was the best guard by 100 miles in the WNBA. There's no way she was not sitting there complaining, being like, they picked an injured player over me? They picked a 42-year-old over me? Like, there's no way that was not Caitlyn Clark's attitude. Because as much as there's respect there, she's going to feel hard done by, especially because the way it sounded in the interview, she was probably told she was on the team when she was in college.
Eyeballs. That's all. You're flying charter jets now. Now let's see how you build on this.
They want to fly a commercial as long as Caitlyn isn't the reason for it.
When Juju comes in, when Paige Beckers comes in, and she shouldn't. You just played. I want to be on the team because I earned it. Oh, you got to have her on. We need the PR. I don't want to be on a team for the PR. I want to be on the team because I earned it. And she knows she didn't.
She never said that. And Caitlyn Clark, obviously with the benefit of hindsight, she obviously should have been on the team. Like, she was, even by the time of the Olympics, she was on almost everyone's all-W first team. And at worst, she was on a few people's all-W second team. Like, she was on the all-W team for every single person. Like, there's not one person that wouldn't have had her on an all-W team at the time of the Olympics. At the time of the team selection, Chelsea Gray hadn't ran in 9 months. So she said she didn't want to be on the team if it was just for publicity reasons. But I think the reality that people are forgetting is that she also deserved to be on the team for basketball reasons. Not, by the way, if Tash Cloud or Skylar Diggins-Smith were picked, or even Ariel Atkins, I wouldn't have had as much of a problem. Chelsea Gray was crippled. And I think she knows that.
That's the respect she's showing the other players in the league. She admitted that.
No, she didn't.
I just want them to build on this momentum. You got something, there's a great product. Now you have people watching. People are opining on the WNBA. That never happened before. You're fighting against yourself. That's the problem. Yeah.
And I think the biggest problem is that this type of crap, like that with the Mystics owner and this type of thing, I can guarantee you, if you looked back 3, 4, 5 years ago, this type of stuff was always happening. It's just nobody cared enough to talk about it. And the problem is that people are now talking about the WNBA. People are interested in WNBA. So now we're looking at a situation where, okay, all these people are now interested in it. So we're talking about it. And that's not what the WNBA wants, unfortunately. Like, I think if the Mystics owner had said this 2 years ago, no one cares and it wouldn't have been news. Because the people that were watching are the people that are the anti-Clark crew that were probably in full agreement with the Mystics owner. Because we're seeing the Natalie Esquire, people like her, reposting the Mystics owner saying 100% facts, this is great. And these are the people that the media are employing in the WNBA. So I think the difference is that whether you've got independent media, when you've got podcasts, when you've got the mainstream, seeing how badly this league is ran, how badly it's being ran internally from a lot of owners, it's just like a shock to the system being like, how the hell is this being allowed? And I can almost guarantee you that this is the crap that's been happening for years and years and years and years. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.